Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Ask Paulie Anything. So we've just completed the processing of Ask Paulie Anything episode 1. Took a little bit longer than I'd hoped, a little bit more editing than I'd like, but I guess that will be easier in time as I get a little bit more comfortable with this. We've also even transcribed the video so that those that don't like video can also get access to the question and answers that I've put in there. So what I want to do going forward is keep the videos a little bit shorter, a little bit tighter, say the word a little less often, hopefully, and get to answering more questions a lot more quicker. And in that spirit, I'm just going to jump into the first question, and where appropriate, I am going to actually read out the question, more or less, to give you guys a little bit of context around the question. So question 1. I'm very aware these days of the importance of the green padlock as part of site security, and I have an SSL certificate on my site. As part of the outreach for my new WordPress website, I'm ramping up to do guest blogging. None of the sites I've targeted so far have their own SSL certificate. That means the backlink from my author bio would come from unsecured sites. How negative would this type of backlink be for my site in the eyes of the search engines? And this comes from Millie. Okay, SSL, big topic, obviously. Basically, and I find when I did my last video, I say basically a lot. So basically, how negative are these types of backlinks? They're not likely to be negative so long as they're legitimate backlinks, so long as the links coming to your site are coming from what Google views or other search engine views as legitimate websites, and they're not spam. Now, that they're not SSL doesn't really matter. So Google said quite a while ago that it was going to start favoring SSL over non-SSL websites in their rankings. Yes, this is important. So having SSL on your own site is important. As you say, you do have SSL on your site, so that's great. So that gives you the extra points or whatever ranking juice from Google because you're SSL. But that doesn't mean that just because a site themselves doesn't have SSL that they're not legitimate backlinks. They're perfectly legitimate backlinks. I would say, and not that I am a Google search engine or SEO expert, those sites themselves that have or do not have SSL certificates on their sites will themselves be ranked by Google somewhere. They will have a higher ranking if they themselves have SSL, but that doesn't mean not having SSL is a negative ranking factor. It just means that they don't get that extra bonus, and therefore that extra bonus will not make its way down to you over the page rank. Now, as I said, I am no SEO expert, but as I understand, non-SSL backlinks are not detrimental to you. The more backlinks you have, the better. I hope that helps answer a little bit about SSL and your site. So I'm going to move straight on to question number 2. Question number 2 comes from Kelly. So she asks, "Hi Paulie, I can't come up with any good WP related questions, but I would love to know, what is the fuel that keeps you going? Coffee or Dr. Pepper? Hashtag we all need fuel." So obviously all these questions that I'm going to answer are not necessarily WordPress related or even tech related. But basically, there's that word again, basically. I am a tea junkie. I sometimes drink coffee. I do like coffee, but the caffeine goes straight to my heart, so I don't drink too much of it. I am a lover of tea. I'm Irish, so that's kind of given. What else? Chocolate. I have recently fallen in love with McVitie's Digestive Thins, which is a fantastic combination of biscuit and chocolate. Not too much biscuit, nice dark chocolate. So that question and answer will probably not do you any good, but I guess it gives you a little background on me every day. I've decided, talking about Ask Paulie Anything, to try to make this a little bit more regular, and as I said, the videos are going to be a little bit shorter, a little bit punchier, and hopefully I'll get a lot more questions out and it won't take so long to edit and post-produce them. So I hope that was helpful in some way. Of course, if you have any questions yourself, fire them into the forum, either below or to the side, and subscribe, whatever makes you happy. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheerio.